Aquí yo quiero trago. Aquí yo quiero trago. Aquí yo quiero trago. O rompemos la gallina. Peace, 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 peace.
I was alternating between chest compressions and rescue breaths, but I was so scared. His little chest was so.
It is just Eric on the ones and twos. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, engage in the conversation a little bit. Be blessed, blessed, blessed. It looks like it's gonna be snowing again. Are we supposed to get snow? Are we supposed to get snow? Oh, that wind been crazy. That wind been crazy. Super crazy in the wind. Plus they want to see you win. I'ma hold it down, rap with my twin.
I didn't know how to tell you.
DJ Academics got himself in some trouble. Playing Roblox with the little kids, man, that's a no-no. You need a kids where they at. You got kicked off of Twitch. And you losing sponsors. Should be talking like that with them kids. It's kind of crazy. No, you probably thought it was fun in games at the time, but that's not cool. Imagine being a parent and you hear this going on with your kid. You hear some celebrity type dudes talking reckless to your kid, talking about strippers and a whole bunch of other grown up business stuff. It's wild. It's wild. But yeah, nah, that shouldn't be happening, yo. We gotta watch our kids, man. Watch what they doing on the internet. It's just full of a lot of weirdos. A lot of weirdos. Come and pray on our children. And our kids just want to be cool and want to be in the end and allow themselves to get involved with this crazy conversation, right? But nah, man, playing Roblox and talking reckless with kids, it is crazy. Losing sponsors, losing Twitch. Who that? Content Cartel. Salute. Make sure y'all tap in on go check them out. I think it's on it's gonna be on Angry Fan Radio and Adept HNIC, I believe. That they got the Never Forget 6 going on. Yo over here practicing with AI. Who that? Who's that? Never Forget 6.
Salute, what it is.
Cos, what's up with you, Brody?
Ain't nothing, man. I was laying down. I said, yo, let me get up. You had hit me. I said, let me get up. I got to get up anyway. What's good with you?
I'm just chilling, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. You know, I woke up after 11 o'clock today. I had a long night and shit, but...
And you probably feeling them symptoms too, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah. On the girl, definitely. My baby girl having a little girl. Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait.
This your first grand, right? This your first grand?
Yup.
Oh, man. Beautiful feeling, brother. Beautiful
Hopefully
feeling,
it
man.
lasts one for a while. Hopefully they can keep it together. Don't start giving me a bunch of grandkids.
Okay.
I won't be mad at it though. I won't be mad at it.
Right.
Well, thank you for tapping in with such short notice. You know, I was just I don't know.
You know me,
I
you know
just
I'm
felt
always
like I
going to
had the
jump
spirit.
on.
I had the spirit to go live, so I was like, let me go live.
Okay. What's on your mind?
This honestly, what I'm gonna tell you is this. I don't know if you hear, but what DJ Academics got going on. What you think about this stuff
Oh,
going on with DJ Academics?
oh yeah, I seen that, man. I heard a little bit of when he was talking with the young dude. I was like, wow. I was kind of disgusted, man. I was like,
Right.
wow. I was like, is this AI? Is this really him? Yeah, that was
Mm,
crazy, man.
right. I thought that I initially. It's funny you say AI because I initially thought he was gonna use that as a scapegoat. Like, yo, it's not me, it's AI. But he clearly admitted to this, man. And it's just not cool, cause it's like kid is 15 years old. He pushing away from the conversation. He trying to deflect, and he's still forcing it on him. The people got
Right.
to hear a whole lot more that what was said in the background. So it's just yo.
Yeah, I wonder what's. I didn't really hear his explanation or what kind of excuse that he might try to give. I heard somebody saying that he's like a heavy alcoholic on the low, that he might need some help. But I see that
Mhm.
sponsors and stuff are pulling back from him.
On the low, alcoholic on the low. I think yeah, he done been buzzed up on the stream a few times. He done
Wow.
been, but how could we protect the kids, man? Because this is like this could have been anybody's kid, you know. It happens to be a kid from Twitch, I believe, with a significant following himself, and I guess they was helping him out with content and whatnot.
Right, right. I heard that
But
they banned him, right? They banned him from Twitch.
yeah, Twitch banned him. Twitch banned
Wow.
him, and now he losing sponsors and whatnot. You think the should more repercussions happen, or you think that's okay?
I mean, maybe they should take him off of YouTube also because
Mm,
you understand what I mean? That's really crazy, man. That's really crazy. A lot going on. PC
it
salute.
sucks. It sucks. It was really
Content,
embarrassing to
con, I can't really see that. Cartel salute.
content cartel. That's yo two times. He got
Yeah.
a battle
You know.
rap a battle rap event coming on. I think it's like
Okay.
it's not today, is it, yo yo? When is this? On Friday maybe? I know it's real soon. I
Right,
know it's
DJ
real soon.
Academic, he's out of order for that, man. He's out of order for that. And a lot of times when these dudes get a slap on the wrist, that kind of promotes it even more. You understand what I
Mm,
mean? So I think that full repercussions should be maybe he should take some type of class or something because he's old enough to know that that was a no-go. You know what I mean?
mm. Right. You don't because he's been so supportive of Drake.
Right.
You don't think that there's no connection there? That maybe he's getting crucified for
Um
support? Because I heard that narrative out there, but you can't. I can't. That's not enough justification for me, Brody.
right, right. Especially, watching the content with him and, the little boy. This seems like something like he seemed very comfortable with doing it. He didn't seem like, something on the low. He seemed comfortable. So, you know what I mean? That makes you wonder. Is he doing this behind closed doors? Is this his first time doing it? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Salute, Smitty. I see you, Brody. Peace, love. Good vibing over there. Hey, yo, it's just like obviously it was a little boy.
Right.
What if it would have been a little girl? The
That,
backlash would have been even worse, right?
it would have been even more worse. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? And it would have been even more worse. It just makes you think. And then seeing him, prior to this in the social media spotlight for abusing women, the way he has been treating women. So it seems like he doesn't have that much respect. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. People are pulling up old stuff too as well,
Right, right.
and it's like this behavior seems to be repetitive throughout the years. It seemed like he get himself in the shit every 6 months, yo. Every
Yeah,
6 months he's on some type of news or something going on. Mm.
right. You know why? Because when there's no consequences, a lot of times these people easily forget. They easily forget what they have done prior when there's no consequences. So if he don't get, sat down now, it could get worse. It could get worse because evidently he has an issue.
Mm. I'm trying to see what he got to say now with all of this from being banned from Twitch. I'm curious to see his feedback and whatnot.
Yeah, I didn't. I was looking to see if he had a response, but I don't. I can't see
Nah,
nowhere.
not a recent one though. Just a couple days after the situation, that he tried to justify it and whatnot. But after being banned on Twitch, I don't think we've gotten a response from that yet. Mm, 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 mm.
Okay, this is okay. Oh, this is. I don't know if this is old or this is new, but Forgotten King, he had something on his page 16 hours ago. So I don't know if this is old or new.
Oh, Forgotten Kings. I gotta check him out.
Yeah,
I'll be on that
Forgotten
page.
King. Yeah, 2.0, 2.0. He has something on his
Mm,
page.
mm.
I don't know if we're allowed to play that. I don't want nobody striking us. You know what I mean?
What the acad? Oh, the yeah. I don't know how that go either. I don't know
Yeah.
how that goes either. But have you seen? You
Oh,
remember the
oh,
sit?
he did respond. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you. He did
No.
respond because the Breakfast Club. This is 2 days ago, and it says academic responds to backlash over 15-year-old boy grooming allegations. So I guess it's online that he responded.
Mm. Yeah, but not to the being banned and losing sponsors though,
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I didn't hear nothing about that.
right? Because he was trying to defend himself. He was trying to defend his actions, and now we gotta. That's not cool. Like I'm a
No.
parent, and I try to be aware of what my kid is doing as well. So, like, at the same time, you gotta make sure your kid ain't out there dealing with
Right.
these older people. And
Master Wu,
I've always
salute.
found it weird that there's like adults shouldn't be playing games with kids. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but
No,
I'm not
no,
a fan.
that's serious. Even I would have like some friends or associates, and I would even, be careful of them speaking to my child because it's like, what do you have in common with a little boy or a little girl? You understand what I
Right,
mean?
right, right, right. It's like there's really nothing to talk about. Like,
Right. I can
come
understand
on,
you saying
come
hi,
on.
how you know what I mean, or something, but sometimes it's what I mean, because you have nothing in common. And little kids are very curious. So sometimes their mentality is not where a grown person's mentality is at.
Hmm.
So
And sometimes they could get a little excited too, for lack of better words, get a little
right.
excited being around the adults and talking
Yeah, the
this
influence. The influence.
and like I don't know, man. That made me want to put a little more pressure on my kid, as if I don't put enough pressure on him. But it's not cool. Another thing that had came up, cause I don't know if you paying attention to this. I know you be
Yeah.
on the subway, you be on the New York City subway on the move.
Right, right, right.
But do you remember that Whack 100 situation?
Which one was that?
The one where the older guys got beat up.
No, Oh, at the studio?
Hmm.
Okay, yes, yes. Yeah, I heard about that.
What's the guy's name? Jay Reed.
I know it's an older brother, right? Is he a preacher or something? He's something like a community
Right,
activist.
right, 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 right.
Right.
Well,
Yeah, I
it
heard
had
him
turned
speaking.
out. It had turned out that one of the dudes, not the older one, but the younger one, that had got beat up, that he's on the bracelet. And I don't even like to use this vocabulary, but I'm gonna use it anyway. But sodomy charges.
Oh no, get out of here.
Hmm. It's taking off on the internet right now. I don't know if you've seen it or not.
Nah, nah,
It's
this is my first time hearing about it.
it's like sodomy charges, forceful act, threatening. They
Oh,
was,
wow.
and I
Wow.
don't know, but you know how Whack 100 and his team could play them dirty tactic games and
Yeah.
put fake stories out there. But the people reporting on this they credible.
Okay. Okay.
They
Wow. That's
reliable.
crazy.
They were supporting Jay Reed at first, but now it's like, hold on. They got a whole they got a whole phone call, right? Um of a girl. I guess she was the daughter of the mother that he did that to,
Oh, snap!
and
Wow.
she was putting it all out there.
Right.
Mm-mm-mm.
No, and that's crazy because I heard him speak, and he sounded like I was like, wow, I kind of almost felt sorry for what happened to him. You know what I'm saying? Wow.
Everybody did. Everybody was feeling sorry, cause right. Everybody was
Right.
like, damn, this is wild, yo. Especially the older guy, the preacher guy that really ain't had nothing to do with it. He ended up being in the hospital for a nice little visit for a long stay where he was fighting for his life.
Right. Right. Yeah, I
Hopefully
seen that.
he got out that situation. But
Yeah, and this is one of the reasons, like you were saying, with our children being online, and you don't know who's who nowadays. So we gotta safeguard our children. We gotta speak to them offline, monitor their phone. They're so young. They gotta my daughter's mother got something like every time she goes online, it notifies her phone. Are you familiar with that?
nah, but you told me about that though.
Yeah,
You
it
told me about that.
notifies her phone. And of course, every night when she goes to sleep, she checks her phone and everything like that. So if you go to your child's phone and everything is erased, then that means they might be doing something or they might
Mm,
be hiding
mm.
something. You know what I
Hide the evidence. It's funny you say that because that's what I told my son too. He's like,
mean?
how do you not erase all of this? Like I seen some craziness on my son's phone and I was on his heels, man. Like, mm-mm-mm. But
Right, right. Can we play any videos on here?
do your thing, Cos.
Okay, I just wanted to hold on, play something real quick. How do we keep our children safe online? Because a lot of us do have children, and
Most of us,
so
right?
social media is like it's like a part of all of our lives. You know what I mean? Catching up with family, homework, work. Hold on, I'm gonna play a little bit of this
At the
video.
same time, you want them to have the experience of navigating online spaces. In this video, I'm going to give you 5 steps you can take to protect your children from online dangers. Number 1, do not allow your children to be on social media platforms. Social media is not the same as going online to research for a school assignment or play online games or watch movies and etc. Social media has the potential for cyberbullying and drawing them into relationships with people who are only there to harm them. And with those detrimental possibilities, there's no real benefit to that at all. So my first piece of advice is do not allow your children to interact on social media. Number 2, keep computer in an open space. Don't allow your child to
Fair
have
use.
a screen in a private area
Oh yeah,
where it is not easy.
oh yeah, definitely fair use, educational purposes only.
Easily seen by you. It should be in a place that is easily accessed by everyone and no one can hide what they're doing at any time. It should be in a highly trafficked area in your home. This keeps your child from being tempted to do something on the computer that's hidden from you. So clearly, there is no need for a child to have their own cell phone or internet access. Really, they do not need.
And what's funny is, we live in the city. We're living in a whole different day of time. So even though some of this information is good, but it's so hard now. I think all kids have cell phones. You know what I'm saying? All children have cell phones. They get cell phones coming straight out of kindergarten. Some probably have phones in kindergarten.
It could work. My son could work the phone better than I can, bro.
Right, right. Because my daughter's mother, she allows her to have her phone, right? They got these little things where you stick your phone in and you give it to the front desk. So what's crazy is, right, my daughter puts the fake phone in there and take her phone, but so to feel safe, so it's different day and time now, man. All of the what's happening to the schools and everything. Children want to feel safe, and their parents want them to feel safe too. So
So
they're like,
yeah,
"Yo, keep the phone
we could
on
take
you."
it. We could take it there, right? We could take it there because I'm glad you
Right.
said that. What it is, my son has that too. They have the pouch where they got to put their phone in. The
Yes.
pouch gets
Yes.
locked. Can't use their phone, whatever. Like What's your thought? What's your thought on that completely? Because
Um,
I don't like it personally, but I
well,
understand it. I understand it.
well, check this out, right? Check this out. It's funny that you brought that up because my daughter, she used to give her phone to the people in the school, right? And the teacher, well, whoever took the pouch made a mistake and broke her iPhone screen, and they didn't want to pay for it. So that already was like, yo, I'm not giving my phone if this happened again. You know, she had one of those new iPhones where the glass is like delicate. She broke the glass and didn't want to pay for it. So it's, maybe they can have a better system, but
Mm.
let the kids have the phone sometimes, between hours and then give them back. But her mother, my daughter's mother don't feel safe with her daughter not having her phone. She don't feel safe. You know what I mean?
I agree with that 1,000%. Yo, like, yeah, if the kid is using their phone and you need to snatch it away from them, like if their phone is being a distraction and whatnot, yeah, you should probably do something about it. But at the same time, what we see all this going on in the world, yo,
Right.
and and it's like imagine something happening and you can't get a hold of your kid, or your kid can't get a hold of you because they ain't got their phone, and like a lot of times, cause not for nothing, I think
Right.
that it's not so much that the phone is a distraction. I really be thinking that the teachers don't want to get recorded doing some dumb shady shit.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah.
Because they got, I think we even spoke about this before. They got cameras all over the freaking school, except in the teachers' classrooms. I
Right.
don't know. I don't know how you felt about that, but it's like no, hold the teachers accountable too. Let's see what they got let's see what they got going on. Like are they behaving themselves? Cause shit, we just got done watching the video where a principal was abusing a kid, like literally putting hands on him.
Wow.
Shout out to Kuba for that video that he put out. Mm,
Shout out to Cuba, BX.
mhm. I seen the video the day before he did a video about it, so I was already in tune with it. But it was very disturbing. Like, Kaz, you talking smacking, punching,
Mm.
slamming, like a kid going
Wow.
home like this, and the mom's not even really paying attention to what's really going on. Cause when you a single mom, Kaz, and you working 2, 3 jobs,
Facts. Facts. You come
it's kind of
home, you gotta
difficult.
cook. Yeah, you come home, you gotta cook. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like sleep the next day, and
It's
you
like
know,
it's like you neglecting, but you ain't doing it for dumb reasons or dumb purposes. Not that there's any excuse for
right,
neglecting, right? Not justifying neglecting. Obviously, paying people got to, but they busting their tail working 2 jobs. You hoping that everything is good in school. That should be the
right,
last thing on a parent's mind. Actually, if you really want to think about it, you should think that your kid is safe in school. And these days, that security isn't really there. Like, mm,
right. Some of them are just there to get a paycheck and go home, man. And some of them they got children their own. You know what I mean? So you wanna like in a positive way, you wanna motivate everyone to work in harmony. You want to motivate the teachers. You want to motivate them and not make it seem like everything is a burden. You know
mm,
what I'm saying? Because evidently, if they're hitting on the child and they're abusing the child, they got some issues of
mm.
their own. You know what I mean? So getting down to the root of it is the best thing. Why are you
even
beating on
even
my
even
child?
trying to understand this, if the guy
Mhm.
already, the principal, it was a principal too at that, so
Oh man,
the principal already had charges. He already had these on his file
yeah, prior charges and everything.
prior, right?
Wow.
So how is this guy still get put in position to be in charge of kids? Like, what are we doing?
Right, right. That's
Mm,
crazy.
mm,
That's
mm,
like
mm.
the same question I have when you hear these cops just killed somebody, and then you hear that they had prior altercations, or they you know what I mean, they got the spotlight on them, and sometimes you be like, yo, why is he even still working? He should be working with people. Maybe he should be working with something else, not people. You know what I mean?
Very sneaky tactic they use, cause what a lot of police do is when they get themselves in trouble, they resign so that they
Mm,
don't get their certification taken away. So they
right.
resign and now they're able to work in another county or the next county over or the next county over. that has to stop too. That has to stop.
I
Like
agree. I agree. No, I
that has to
agree.
stop. Like resign, resign, resign. I watch a lot of them. I watch a lot of these videos where police end up being like corrupt and end up doing jail time and getting sued. Um, Depositions. I watch a lot of them things, and sometimes the things that come out these cops' mouths be so crazy. Everything is in
Right.
the name of officer safety. Officer safety.
Yeah, yeah. I was just reading something, just to piggyback on what you were saying earlier about some of the positive reasons that kids should be allowed to have their phone in school, right? So we was talking about safety. We said safety reasons, right? That popped up. It said ensuring all students are safe is something that's constantly on parents' minds. And learning they can learn with their phones also. Activities foster positive change. So there is some positive reasons that kids should have their phones in class. It could be a
Hmm.
learning tool, you know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. It's crazy. But the number one that popped up was safety. And we was talking about that. You feel safe, you know what I mean?
Hmm. It's on the kids to not abuse that right. If they're able to carry their phone, don't abuse it. Don't. But I feel like it's the high things. It's the high things because we've seen a lot of classroom videos go viral.
Right.
A lot of them.
Yes, they did. Let me see if I can pull up one. Yeah, I seen the one where the teacher is pulling the young kid up on the chair and like positioning them on the chair. And I'm like, wow, that's not gonna make the child happy and want to work in class. That's gonna make
Hmm.
the child like despise you. You know what I'm saying?
You talk about the one where she had to call her mom and tell her what was going on. It was a lady.
It was a lady, but it was like a little girl, and I think it's the same one. And I was like, wow. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Somebody
Hmm.
from England. All right, England in the building.
From England.
Yeah, can you see it?
Adele Ahmed. Adele Ahmed.
Yeah, salute, salute.
Brad Sahan.
412 Vibes, Philadelphia in the building. Peace,
What you
peace.
mean by that though? Only what you think of this comment right here? What it say? Only in USA kids need to be safe in the class. Damn. I don't know how to
Um,
interpret that.
well, I think they should be safe other places too, but
Right?
maybe so much of the corruption that's in the US. You know what I
Mm,
mean? The USA and these schools getting shot up and things of that nature. And other schools, it was a school, it was a country I was reading about where they have like security outside the schools and
mm.
different things. But I believe it can be organized a lot better. You know, and the uniforms are good because you can tell who shouldn't be there, who should, or whatever like that. But yeah, it's hectic, man. It's hectic. And like you said, you don't want to be thinking about your child all day getting abused in school. You trying to work. You got to take off work. You got to leave your job. You know what I mean?
You think that kids go through this in school though? Go through some kind of abuse at school and tend to come home and not want to speak about it?
Yeah, a lot of times depending on their parents, right? Like for instance, like say my daughter, right? Her mother is with the shits. You know what I'm saying? Her mother is with it. So a lot of times certain things will happen where if my daughter had an argument with another kid or whatever, she might be reluctant to come back and say something. You understand what I mean? Because she's like, yo, I don't want my mom's going there flipping or going to jail. Or she know how I'm gonna handle it. I'm not like that. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna speak to the teacher, and she might think that might embarrass her. So sometimes they might not say anything, depending on you
Mm.
understand what I mean? Because I'm
Hey, yo,
definitely going to the person.
that's a
Yeah.
perspective, cause I really ain't even think about that. Like that's a good point. The kids might not want to go through the embarrassment at school. Like that is very fair to say.
Right, because they go through that, right? Because when I walk my daughter to school, right, when I'm in front of the school, I say, "Give me a kiss." She's like, "No, Dad, no." But so, because she's thinking kids are gonna think she's a wuss. So it's like, it's crazy how little kids think, but So I said I give her a kiss a block before I give her a kiss on the cheek, and but yeah, sometimes they might be reluctant to come back and tell you, depending how they feel you're going to handle the situation. They don't want you to go to jail. They don't want you to get in no trouble. But at the same time, you're their outlet. Talk to me, baby. Let me know what's going on. You know what I mean? So
Right. Communicate.
right,
I agree. I agree with that 1,000%, bro. Like, yo, and I'm always asking my child if everything is good, what's going on. But me knowing my child,
right,
like he won't let things slide. Like if somebody's doing something maybe inappropriate to him, he's gonna react, and he's gonna
right.
tell me. I like to assume that he will tell me, but him to react, I already know that for a fact that he knows what's acceptable and what's not. You know, like
Right, it's how you teach them. It's how you teach them. You teach them certain things is not acceptable. Certain things is, it's just not regular. You know what I mean? Talk to me, and you should always have that open communication with them. You know what I'm saying?
hmm, damn, what happened to Kanye? What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know. I think Kanye online just laughing it up. So I think Kanye's getting money, man. Kanye's he's in Tokyo, man. I think Kanye's in Tokyo getting that money.
Tokyo now? He's in Tokyo.
He's in Tokyo or Japan somewhere. I see he just connected with Jim Jones. And Jim Jones had a funny commercial yesterday, a funny video yesterday on his Instagram. He had some Gucci hat, a fake Gucci hat, I guess he brought here in New York from one of the vendors. And he said, "Oh, y'all was laughing, calling it a Poochie hat." So he trademarked the Poochie or whatever. And I said, "Oh yeah, that must be Kanye putting him on the game, because you can make anything lit if you don't really care and you just having fun. You can make anything lit." The hat was kind of dope. I guess it was like a counterfeit hat, but it was kind of dope. You know what I mean?
Yo,
But
he's always been like a trendsetter though. He's always threw some style out there, like whether
right.
people like it or not. A lot of times let's call it art, the art of design is accepted. You know, people dig it. Like Kanye is definitely always
Right. Remember, he was cutting his own hair. He was cutting his own hair, and it was like crazy. But and then I'm pretty sure other people probably said, "Yo, I'm gonna cut my own hair," or they did a crazy design. But so he's just like free with it. Like I don't care as long as I like it. But yeah, that's dope.
mm-mm.
Mikey B, her love, salute.
All right. Peace. Cos, what's going on in New York with the immigration situation? You care to elaborate
Yo,
on that? You seeing any of that going on over there?
it's crazy. I seen it on Instagram. They did a raid, man, here on Tremont, right on Tremont, right? So I was walking past. It's funny because I seen the video after, but I was walking to University Avenue, like by 180th, and it was mad police outside, right? This was like about 8 o'clock. It was mad police outside. And I'm like, oh snap. So I'm thinking it's a regular warrant, but then I seen the video on social media. So yeah, they've been raiding mad spots up here, bro. They've been raiding, and you don't see as much as scooters like zipping up and down the block like you used to. So right, you don't, bro, you don't. You know how they was zipping up and down the block, and so, and I think they said like over 10,000 people been arrested. Let me Google it, but they said like over 10,000 people. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
Mhm. But as someone who travels the subway, are you seeing a decline?
Um, You know what it is? I never really seen it too much. I see a little bit lessen of them selling candy on the train,
Mhm.
but it's crazy because I put a video on my Facebook, on my YouTube, but I'm seeing more homeless people on the street of all colors and all nationalities, bro.
Mm.
I took a video of 4 people on the same block,
Wow.
on the same. I'd never seen. Somebody was saying, "Yo, it's been like that," but I never seen that, man. I'm talking about
Mhm.
white people,
Right.
Chinese people. I'm seeing, people, picking up the bottles and the cans. it's like everybody is kind of like feeling this. And we spoke about this on the show like months ago, but it seemed like everybody is kind of feeling it. But now I think they're focused, on these raids, but they're going hard. They're going hard with it here.
Mm. Are they taking kids out of schools yet?
I didn't hear about that, but I heard they run it up in churches. They run it up in
Churches?
dark, churches, man, because they said
That
that
should
they
be like
know.
sanctioned, man. I thought churches were like sanctioned. That's crazy.
No, but they know a lot of people are going to the churches and things like that. But I think they're trying to put a ban on that, talking about this is gonna pivot people from coming to the churches to pray. And I guess the preachers and stuff have an issue with that. They're saying it's gonna it's gonna discourage people from wanting to come together in the union. So I guess people are like hiding, man. They like, yo, it's getting crazy, man. They knocking on doors. They knocking on doors. And this is matter of fact, I took a video earlier, but this is like my first time kind of seeing like the police in the unmarked cars in a while. I
Like
didn't really
that.
see that in a minute, bro. I didn't see that. Like they was stopping, looking at me. I was coming from the supermarket this morning, and they was kind of like checking me out. Like I was like, "Yo," like for real. I didn't see that in a minute, man. I didn't see that in a
Like,
minute.
yo, that'd be scary, bro.
Yeah, look, somebody said Trump
Trump.
pulling people out of churches now. Man, look, matter of
Hmm.
fact, let me Google it. Yeah, he going into the churches. I don't know about the schools, but I wouldn't be surprised if they waiting outside the schools for people like in unmarked
Hmm.
cars,
Yo,
following
but
them
this is
home.
this is this is ICE, right? Not NYPD, or is it NYPD as well? Is
I think
NYPD
I
working with
think
ICE?
this is ICE and the feds, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is
Mm.
ICE and the feds coming together. Because at one time, I don't think they was working together, but I think now that they made some type of agreement to work together, and they're splitting families and no court. They're taking them straight. Wherever I guess wherever they taking them straight back. That's crazy. Taking them straight back.
Yo, aren't it though? Um, the immigrants are the ones that usually be like in the fields picking stuff and whatnot
No, yeah,
for
you
us.
have a lot of them that been working, that have made progress, have families and everything like that, and they're just being, just like that, they're just being ripped away from their families. So some people have an issue with that, and they're saying, okay, we can understand you going after the murderers and the criminals, but I think this is like,
Right, right. Just being an immigrant doesn't automatically mean you're a criminal. Like,
right,
and that's the
right.
narrative that I guess is being thrown out there that immigrants are criminals. Immigrants are criminals. It's like, dude. Then we get brainwashed to believing these things. So you see an immigrant, you ready to call, you ready to call the police.
Brother,
Mm-mm.
they got a new hotline. You seen it, right? Trump, I think he's giving people $1,000 or something like that to call in. So this is how they probably know where to go. People are tipping them off, like, "Yo, I know such and such is boom, 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 $1,000, man. The line, you know what I mean?
Mm. Cars, hey yo, cars.
What's up?
Let me give just some light right quick though, just to be funny.
Okay, what's up? What's up, man?
It said the guy on the right. I think you're on the right, if I'm not
Okay,
mistaken.
all right.
I went to school with homie on the right. He really ain't like that. He's really soft for real.
Yo, whoever that is, they probably know me, man. They probably definitely know me. I'm soft, man. Like,
I ain't about that life, right?
I know, definitely not, definitely not, definitely not. So they must have definitely went to school with me, bro. What's their name?
Straight bullets.
Okay, straight bullets. Probably definitely went to school. He sound like he knows me. Sound like he definitely know me.
Mm. He said, that's what I said. Ain't nothing tough about me, bro. Let me tell you.
No, definitely ain't. Definitely ain't. Yeah, he knows me. He knows me well.
Mm,
Yeah, but
mm.
they are raiding the schools. I'm just reading something here that ICE. Yeah, ICE is raiding the schools. Let me play this video real quick.
Do your thing.
That's crazy though. Pulling the kids right out of class.
Yo, that's nuts, right? I ain't seen nothing. I
Like,
haven't seen none of this
immigrants were
going
here.
on where I'm at.
Like I said, when the circumstances arise, we got national security threat, a significant public safety threat. We're going to go. We got to go. Whether it's a school, a church, or hospital, the national security is important. And look, name another law enforcement agency. Does the FBI have those requirements? No. Does DA have those requirements? No. So I shouldn't have those requirements either. We have a national security responsibility. We're going to take these people off the street. If it's out of school, that's what we're going to do. Again, it takes a lot to get approval to go into school or church. But if there's a national security threat, we're going.
What does it take? What is the standard, I guess, to go into an elementary school? Because what we had heard from immigration advocates is that this is going to provide a chilling effect to parents in the school drop-off line or something of that matter.
It shouldn't be a chilling effect unless your child's a terrorist or a public safety threat. If they are a public safety threat, national security threat, they should be chilled. They should be afraid. We're looking for them.
Well, if their parent is here and they're an undocumented immigrant, I think was more of the argument that they were making.
You're not off the table either. I mean, in the country illegally, they got a problem. I mean, it's not okay. Look, it's not okay to enter this country illegally. It's a crime. And that's the way it's supposed to be. I wouldn't feel comfortable if I'm in Switzerland illegally. So we will enforce laws in this country. So, the schools and the churches and essential location was a policy only for ICE, only for immigration, right? But national security threats and public safety threats have no safe haven in this country. And we'll go where we got to go.
Wow. Wow. So they definitely have plans, if they're not doing it already, to go up into the school, man. And wow.
They're gonna be doing it. They're gonna be doing it soon, right? Y'all, I don't know. I mean, where I live at, it's like a little quiet little town, very small town, and I haven't seen it out here yet. I haven't seen the immigration police, and there'd be a lot of Mexicans out here because there's a few construction warehouses around my area, so
Wow.
you be seeing them very, very deep, very, very
Wow.
deep. Like they be working, putting on the roofs, building houses, and all that. But I haven't seen it.
Right. And a lot of the migrants, they have put a lot forth to this country. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of makes you think, were they just using them? Did they give them false promises or what? You know what I mean?
I know they take a lesser pay. I know that's a big. It makes the people want to hire them because of the
Right.
difference in pay. You know what I mean? You could pay a immigrant minimum wage, maybe even way less than minimum wage, to build houses,
Right.
whereas
And they
the
will work.
average citizen is looking to make $60, $70, $80 an hour. Like
Absolutely.
even
Absolutely.
as a business move, that makes sense. You know what I mean? Is it right? Is it wrong? That's on y'all to figure out. But,
Right. Yeah, but it's crazy. I'm definitely seeing the effect of it. It's definitely different. The police, they actually have the beat walkers out here, and I haven't seen the beat walkers in a while. The police like that walk patrol on the streets. You see it. You see it now. So it's like Trump is bringing all of
on the
that back.
beat, on the beat.
Yeah.
I miss that though.
Right.
They're always just driving around, right? Driving around. No, get out and interact with your community that you patrolling, bro. Don't be hiding behind this. Like, no, walk
Right.
around, yo. When I was a kid, there was a lot of them on the beat, on foot walking. A lot of
Right.
them. You don't see that no more.
Yeah, they got the cops now overnight on the train, because they say a lot of times a lot of criminal activity happens overnight, at nighttime.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So
Why am I constantly seeing somebody getting pushed on the train tracks though, cuz?
I think a lot of that is like copycat activity, because now you're seeing a lot of people getting pushed. For a minute, you were seeing a lot of people getting set on fire on the train, stabbed. So it's like it becomes the norm. one person see it, they do it, this person does it. But yeah, I have seen that a lot too. I think maybe in the last month about 4 times, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I didn't see quite four, but I've seen it a couple times. So like, and I know I've seen it in the past before. So to see it now, I'm like, yo, is this like
Yeah, like what's going on?
yo? But now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I could recall that someone got thrown and passed away recently,
Right.
or or is that the case? Have people recently passed away from getting thrown on the train track?
I think like one person passed away, one person got pushed under the train and they saved the person. So I think like two got pushed on the tracks. But I think one person did die in like the
Mm,
last 2 months or something like that. Let me see.
mm.
It's crazy. So that just lets you know that mental illness is a big, big issue in the city. But these people come out, they come out the precinct, they're smiling, they're like cheesing. So you like, yo, what the hell is going on, man? You being booked for murder and you acting like you got a traffic ticket or something. So yeah, but mental illness is going, it's going unchecked, man. It's going unchecked. It's millions of people walking up and down by us that is undiagnosed, that should be diagnosed, should be getting some type of help. And I know a lot of people don't like taking medication and they
The
might just
pride,
like
the
get
pride, our pride, the
right, but
pride
then
and
take the
ego.
money. But then take the money, every month. But you know what I mean? You got to get some help, man. And it's getting crazy.
Mm.
Okay, yeah, this happened in the Bronx. Let me see. Surveillance video captured of man being shoved on the track. This was a month ago. I don't know if you've seen this one.
That's
Let
probably
me,
the one I seen. Go ahead, rock it out.
yeah, I think it was with the young kid, man.
Most
It was like
homeowners have it somewhere.
out of nowhere, you get pushed. You're out of
Out of
nowhere.
nowhere.
Yo, don't stand too close to that train platform though. You
Right.
better be like
He
15
was
feet
pushed
away
onto
from
the
that.
subway tracks as a train was pulling in. And Dave Carlin is live in Chelsea with that heart-stopping video. And we should warn our viewers, it is hard to watch, Dave.
We do need to give you that warning because it is video that is causing people to shudder. We had horror inside this station with a push that was timed just as a train was pulling in. CBS News New York obtained this disturbing surveillance video showing a victim described by police as 45 years old standing on the platform when a man in a blue hooded jacket comes
Yeah,
in from the left
that
side
is
of
the
the
one I
screen,
saw.
then out of view for a moment, and then back from the right side of the screen. With no apparent warning, he pushes the man just as the train pulls in. We spoke to a woman who says she saw everything, talking to us exclusively on the condition we not show her face.
It was pretty horrible. I'm okay now.
Was he pushed right in front of a moving train?
Right at the last second, right in front of the train. Just shoved right in front of the train.
Police say they caught a man they are calling a person of interest.
The older man who was pushed just walked slowly right up to the platform, perfect timing. The other man who pushed him was just walking slowly towards him and shoved him the last second.
And then did you see the rescue of getting him out of there?
I did not. I came up to the street, called 911.
The downtown side of the 18th Street subway station at 7th Avenue was closed, so the train could be kept at the station so investigators could interview the train operator.
Things seem to have gotten a lot worse, and I'm just so sad that it happened today. It breaks my heart.
Wow.
Are running.
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Wow,
That
yo.
for no apparent reason. And I know when I'm on the trains, I kind of like a little bit back, but I do see people that be like right there, like they don't care. People with their headphones
Right.
on. I be like,
There's like a
wow,
yellow line, right? There's like a yellow line that there's I
yeah,
guess you shouldn't be that close to it. But nobody ever listens to that anyway and they go ahead of
right,
it. People gotta really, 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 really be careful, man. Especially yo, this men putting hands on women and women it's like men put hands on men and let the women put hands on women. So this
right, right,
not that
right.
anybody should be putting hands on anybody, but if that's the case and it's gonna happen, Men
Yeah.
fight men and women fight women.
Right. Yeah, that was crazy. They happened, to save this dude. They was able to save him and pull him out the truck. I said, "Wow, that was God right there, bro."
Yo,
He went
honestly, and it's
head
like
on.
it's not
Yeah.
even a couple times. Like, cause I've been seeing this particular situation like throughout my whole life. It's
Mhm.
always appeared on the news, like every so often.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Yo, word.
Mental illness is, it's not being checked, man. It's not being. Well, you got people out there. Salute to Mel Cross and his team. They're out there in the community and they're going around servicing.
Boycott violence, boycott violence,
Right. You have to, man. We gotta
boycott violence. Salute to that, yo. I saw that going on.
right now. Let me ask you a question. Right now, this is just a little bit off topic, but what the woman did, would you consider that snitching? Okay. No, because it's funny. I was talking to a friend, and you
Nah,
see like all the videos going around about the snitching and this, that, and the third. Now, I think some people like it's something called speaking up, and then it's something called snitching or ratting. So I just wanted to ask you a question on that, but we'll talk about that in a later
yo,
show
for
or
me,
whatever.
like, no, man. I am. If I see something wrong going on and I get asked, I am telling.
Right,
I'm not gonna
right.
come around trying to like mess up the community, mess up the vibe, mess up. No, 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 no.
Right. I think,
There are some
I think,
situations where like I like street justice too. So don't get me wrong. Like
no doubt. Hmm.
street justice. Yo, salute. I gotta go grab my son from school, and we're gonna go
Okay,
catch a basketball game at the school.
okay, do your thing. Do your thing.
So, yo, thank you for showing out at such last minute, on the fly
All the
kind of stuff.
time. All the time. You got me up too. You got me. I had to get up. So yeah, thank
I
you. Thank
appreciate
you.
it, y'all. Thank y'all for everybody tuned in. Mikey B was in the building.
Everybody.
Smitty came through. Content
Smitty.
Cartel, Yo 2 times.
Father
Make sure
Lord.
y'all go check
Salute.
him out. Never
Straight
forget
bullets.
Six.
Salute.
Everybody
Even,
just keep doing what y'all doing.
right. Even the people trolling in the chat, we love y'all too, man. Thank you. Thank
Right.
you.
Stay blessed. No hard feelings. Stay blessed. Stay blessed.
Yes. All right.
God said, he called me soft. Yep, he knows me. He
Yeah,
knows
he
me.
knows me well. He knows me well. Promote that. I'm soft. Promote
Yo,
that.
much love, Kaz. You already, bro. Peace.
All right, I'm holler back. Peace.
All right, bro.